Alright, well, welcome to the pit. What have we been doing the last couple days? Well, went ahead and we tested out this little gentleman right here. This is a battery. I'm sorry, not a battery. I'm a little tired. This is a battery. Nice, huh? No, this is an LED flasher, and we got a bunch of these little LEDs here. We're going to be using red and white LEDs for the red and white legs of the quad-copter. This will do 8 LEDs, and it's adjustable by that little multi-turn potentiometer right there for the speed of the LED flashes. That's all it does is flash. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take an Arduino Mini Pro or some Arduino something or other, and we're gonna go ahead and wire up some PNP transistors and set up a little circuit so that the Arduino will color shift some RGB LEDs on the side of the copter. And at the same time, what we'll probably do is set up that Arduino so that if it gets a particular input from the radio, it'll go ahead and shift the colors and change the color patterns. Basically, the ultimate goal is to have on the quad-copter frame is to have red in the back, white in the front, and then say blue on the left and green on the right for orientation purposes. So what else have we been up to? It's been a while since I've actually done any update videos. I had to do some new parts for the CNC milling machine. You can see that in some of the other videos, the milling machine that is. I'll probably be installing the new part tomorrow. It's the X-axis motor mount. Anyway, I changed a lot of the parts and I didn't change that one, and I do need to change that one. I need to redo that, get that a little bit. Basically needed to make more room on it. What we're doing tonight is we're going to take this guy right here. This is a distribution board and a battery eliminator circuit. So this little board right here will take in our 3-cell LiPo, and it'll put out for our four separate speed controllers on our quadcopter, and that's that. So what else I've been struggling with or doing the last few days is working on getting all the little pieces together. So what I decided to do was use the Hobby King Audro Pilot Multi-Wii NGK Mega Pirate whatever on the quadcopter. Reason for that is couple fold. One, I've had it running a couple of times here and there, just test benching it, and I have yet to get the actual Ardrocopter to see the magnetometer or the actual radio modules for telemetry. Now, I definitely don't need telemetry on the helicopter that I'm building, so I'll put the Audro Pilot on the Megacopter. Now, that kind of sucks because I've made this beautiful little box for the Mega Pirate 256 board. And it's a nice little box, and this is going to go on the tail boom and get suspended underneath the horizontal stabilizers on the tail boom. So that's kind of that was kind of a waste. So, but that also means that I don't have to put on any other right angle headers or anything like that. I also went ahead and made up a little test circuit, power circuit, basically with an old battery eliminator circuit. Plugs into the balance port of my LiPos, and good to go. So I plug it in and then powers everything else. I don't have to worry about dinking around too much. Not that I won't be dinking around at all, just not nearly as much. So now I have to kind of decide how I want to lay everything out on the copter itself. And this is my first quad-copter. It's actually my son's build, and he's kind of 11, so he's more interested in watching gaming videos and playing some games and stuff like that here and there. So that, and anytime I want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. Anytime he wants to do it, I don't want to do it. And I suppose it's not really for him to build, it's for him to fly. Although I do like that he has been helping out, and he's been doing some good work on it, so I gotta give him props for that. So anyway, he got the motors mounted. We put one ESC on there for test purposes. I don't necessarily want it on the bottom. I've seen a lot of them on the bottom. I don't necessarily want it on the bottom just due to I don't want it there. So the layout of the board. Now this is entirely non-definitive. We got a lot of little bits and pieces here. There is going to be this power distribution guy. Yeah, almost fit there. Yeah. Power distribution board. Now the board itself has solder pads on it, and I could use them. Not necessarily 100% thrilled about doing so. All it has is pads. I mean, I'd still have to, it's not like they're traced out to anything as far as I can tell. Them holes actually line up, so if I were using spacers, I could actually have this suspended underneath there, and that wouldn't be totally bad. And then there's this guy here. This guy's got to go directly like that. For this guy, I'll be printing out a plate. And where's my gel at? Anyway, I got some nice soft jelly stuff that I'll be using for vibration dampening for this guy. Then the receiver obviously has to go in here somewhere too. The receiver I'll probably end up mounting the battery on the bottom, batteries to choose from. This guy and then a larger B grade guy, and probably mount that on the bottom, and I'll do some extended legs or arms. Let's see, what else do we got going on? Mainly, I guess I put that guy away, didn't I? This guy right here has to go on here. I'll plug this. This guy's got to get stacked in here somewhere too. And mounting holes for these two actually line up, so I can actually make a standoff set so that these two guys are stacked up underneath here on this plate right here. Keep the bottom plate totally free of anything, and the battery can actually work around and plug into the distribution board. So I can get away with a fairly short lead on the distribution board. All right, so let's go over recent purchase I made. See if I know where they're at. Alright, so I've always been a big proponent of the Dean style connectors. Never had any. First thing I noticed is that these guys are awfully dark in color. I mean, they're just the colors off. Next thing I notice is that some of these tabs are off-centered, and next thing I notice is I actually go to plug them in together and they don't fit. I mean, they're too tight, and Dean's connectors have always been tight. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's definitely not an easy connector to use at all. But these are like too tight. Wire them together. You're lucky if you can get them to go together. I did find I had to take on these spring tabs, actually take a pliers, and in this case it's a side cutters, a mini dike, and pinch them together, and then they actually go together okay. I think getting them apart is worse than a typical Dean's connector, and Dean's connectors are difficult. These guys are like OMG. Anyway. So anyway, that's stuck together. I can't get that apart. Anyway, these were cheap. These were too cheap. So I think from this point on, I'm either going to have to go with the Spendier Dean's connectors, or start going with these 60 series connectors. And these were also XT60s. These were also relatively inexpensive, but they weren't super cheap. But they're also stiff. I mean, they got some friction to them. So they should be alright, I guess. Now, mind you, the last time that I was really buying connectors, the XT60s were far from popular. Now I'm waiting on bullet connectors to go ahead and finish up the motor wiring here. I may just end up clipping the bullet connectors off of the other multi-copter frame that was purchased for parts. So anyway, yeah, here's the B series, the B grade, a little bit bigger. So anyway, that's the progress. That's what I have to do and work on. I think for the compass, yeah. See, I didn't even talk about the compass or the GPS, the 3DR radio. The only thing we ended up talking about was the non-important stuff, really. So this has got to get mounted. Let's see, this way here. Again, this specific mounting direction is super important. But all this extra wire could come in. So then I think I'll take and make a post for the, since this is going to be in its own little dampened enclosure, I think I'll make a little post, screw-on post for this guy here to set this up just a tiny bit. Not that it'll make a huge difference, but and then this will probably end up going underneath. Like that. Like so. We'll try to keep everything as center orientated as possible. And the telemetry radio will probably be sticking off the bottom. Who knows, maybe I'll even put it over here to offset the weight of the wires from the crap. Anyway. Oh, and that guy, so that'll be over here somewhere. Probably face this, end up being like right here. So that's the plan. I think that's the plan anyway. So I guess I will go ahead, since I don't really have any reason not to, because this is going to wrap up and plug right in there. I think the back will be a good spot to have the battery plug in. Obviously, the battery could sit inside of here. If I did that, though, then I'd start getting this mass of crap, because I need the LED driver board, the power distribution board. Again, it's kind of one of the things. I don't need to have a power distribution board there or whatnot, this, that, and the other, but I think it would be a good spot for it. Having it just right up underneath there like that. So anyway, if you got any ideas or thoughts, or that's just too perfect. And the power distribution board is 12 volts in and an adjustable out, and I believe it has 2 adjustable outs. I'm going to have to put power to it and take the multimeter and test it out and see exactly what both sides have, but it would be nice if it had 2 separate power out circuits, one for the receiver, and then one for the actual flight control module. So yeah. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Like, subscribe, share. See ya.